Hey there, guys and dolls. My name is Celtic Titan, and welcome back to Q.U.B.E. So we've been having a heck of a week so far. We've had a lot of issues with the laptop. It's basically on its deathbed, unfortunately, and I've been trying like heck the last few days to try and figure out a way to make all of this work so that the recordings will still look halfway decent. Oh, hold on. This lady's gonna have something to say for us here, and then we'll get back into that topic.
It's going crazy out there. The outside of the cube is coming away in big chunks.
Oh, really?
It's incredible. You're doing really great. No word on talking to your wife.
Oh, there's a surprise.
It'll happen very soon. Don't worry. Other than that, no news at my end. But I figure talking to you is therapeutic. Especially for me, actually.
Oh.
What I said before about how being alone out here can mess with you. It's messed with me too.
Oh.
I can't talk to mission control about it or they'd cut me short. I feel
Well, I don't know about all that. You're already in the International Space Station. It'd be kind of hard to bring you back.
15 days ago, I was on a spacewalk on the outside of the station.
Okay.
I was replacing one of the old communication antennas. The sun was disappearing over the western edge of the Earth behind me.
Ooh, that must have been pretty.
And it gets so quiet out there. So dark. Sometimes you can't be sure you're there at all. I finish the job. I start to move away. And I hear this voice. Only it's my voice, not in my mouth. Not in my head, but outside, next to my ear. It's the only way I can explain it. And the voice, it said, God is dead.
Oh.
And it scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, I'd imagine it would.
I grabbed my tether and pulled myself back into the airlock and shut the door. I know it's just my brain keeping itself busy. And that's why we do isolation tests before we go out.
Oh, man.
I'm orbiting out of range. I'm sorry. Keep going. Please keep going.
Okay, so we'll touch on that for just a sec. I mean, let's be honest. If any of us really were stuck out in the middle of nowhere without anyone else, I mean, that would be, that'd be awful. Humans are social beings as it is. Now, I mean, granted, there's something to be said for being, severely introverted and, needing time away. But at the same time, I mean, you still need some contact, Granted, you don't want a whole heck of a lot of it, but you still need some. Oops. And I need to not do that again. So anyways, back to the topic at hand. My laptop is about ready to go kablooey. I got a new computer on the way. But I really wanted to get through this game. I really wanted to get these videos out there. And so up to this point, I have recorded this video 6 different times. So, well, as I'm going through the puzzles, I mean, please understand that I'm not, I realize that some of these puzzles might not be as difficult or may not look as difficult. It's not because they're not well designed. It's because I've just done them a few times now. So, please take that into consideration. These are phenomenal puzzles, truthfully. I mean, this one really got me going. There we go, finally. This whole sector, actually, in general, really kind of got the better of me, and it took me, gosh, at least an hour and 15 minutes or so to get this done the first time. So, I mean, You know, this sector's no joke, to be sure. Now, Adam from Toxic Games was telling me, you know, after I finished Sector 5, you know, to essentially eat my Wheaties. He told me I was going to need to make sure I had a good meal because, you know, I was definitely going to need all my brain power for this sector, and oh boy, was he right. I mean, this one got a little crazy on me. And you guys will see that here coming up. Also, this sector contains the puzzle that will lead to the achievement Going Tough, or Tough Going, which is for the hardest puzzle in the entire game. But, I mean, you know, all my rambling aside, you guys know me at this point. You know, I want to be honest with you. I don't want to, you know, sit here and play it off like, oh, yeah, these puzzles, you know, and then pretend to struggle through them a little bit until, you know, until I get there. So, I mean, you know, it kind of is what it is. Now, that being said, obviously, if I'm going through these puzzles for the sixth time, rather, obviously there must be some replayability to this game. And I mean, I'm not just going through them for the sixth time. It's you know, I'm going through them for the sixth time. Oh boy, I just messed that up. I'm talking too much. I'm going through them for the sixth time. You know, within like a matter of days. So, you know, please take that for what it's worth. You know, because this is a phenomenal game. And these puzzles are just awesome. If I'm to be honest, I have no idea how this game didn't make it as big as Portal did. Because as far as I'm concerned, this game has it all over Portal. Yeah, and that's not just me sucking up to the developers because they were super nice to me, which they were. I mean, make no mistake, those guys were awesome to me. But, I mean, you know, this game is just awesome. I'm going to stop rambling about it now. And we'll just work our way through this sector. I have not spoiled Sector 7 for myself yet, just because I've been trying to make sure that this recording was going to go down all right. And that it was going to be the absolute best that I could, you know, put forward video-wise. So, crud. There we go. That'll get it over there. Alright, this one always takes me a little bit. I gotta kind of remember what I'm doing. Alright. So I gotta take you over there, take you over there. Bring you up, bring you up, bring you up, and then bring you up. And then that should send you over there. There we go.
Listen to me. I can see on your camera. Look around you. You really think this is an alien craft?
Possibly.
The colors, the symbols, they're all human. They're all things you can understand and solve. It's all part of it.
Well, how do you know? I mean, geez Louise, an arrow pointing in a direction. I mean,
the holes in the wall.
What?
None of them lead you anywhere. They don't want you to go. You need to lose your faith.
Man, something's messing with this guy. And this guy, he may have plumb lost it. There we go. But again, and I hate to keep referencing a game from a different developer, but you know, there is that very Portal vibe to it with the test subjects and things like that. And what this guy keeps getting back to is, you know, that essentially we're just being used as lab rats in these cubes. Yeah, or at least that's how he feels about it. Now, I don't know. I mean, truthfully, because the voice acting in this version is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Tell me that, just try to tell me that that poor lady, you know, pouring her heart out about how she feels about being stuck in here, or, you know, stuck in all of this all alone. Tell me that didn't just tear your heart out. You know it did. Oops. There we go. Okay, that brings up the green one. Now, try to remember this one. Yeah. So we're gonna go over here. Pick up the blue. We gotta go over there and pick up the yellow. Perfect. We'll bring it back this way. There we go. Wonderful.
Hey, fingers crossed you're getting this. Look, I have some bad news. That link up with your wife, it doesn't look like it's going to be possible. But hey,
you're not making a good case for this being real.
You'll get to see her soon.
You're syncing up with Crazy Guy too much.
Kind of, interference on your signal frequency. It's probably just a wave of radiation.
No, it's a crazy dude messing with me, and I don't know what's going on here.
Everything you're doing is great. Keep doing it.
Okay, well, what about the crazy dude? What am I supposed to do about him? He's yelling at me and saying things, and I don't like him. Alright, so we got this one here. Pretty simple. Nothing too drastic there. Though there's something to be said for what he's saying. Or, I'm sorry, not what he's saying, what she's saying. Because if I remember right, the Cube 2... Oh, no, we gotta go up here first. The Cube 2 trailer had a very similar story to it as this one did. That, you know, you're out in deep space trying to deal with some kind of an alien environment. So, I don't know. Oh, speaking of which, that comes out tomorrow, and I am so excited for it. I'm really, really hoping this recording works out, so I can just get straight into playing that one as soon as it's out. Which leads me to, man, I hope my laptop behaves itself, so that I can play that game and put those videos up for you guys. I'm super, super excited over it. There we go. And bring that one up, and that ought to open the door in the hallway for us. Perfect. Okay, here it is, guys. The hardest puzzle in the entire game. At least according to the achievements, and truthfully, I mean, it took me a while to figure it out. So here's what we're gonna do. Is the easiest way I've figured to actually deal with this is to get these two smaller ones out in front, or over here closer to me, than the two bigger ones. So that's what we're going to be working for here. Nope. Went a little too far on that one. Oh, a little bit further. Why has that one not gotten ahead of that block? There it is. Oh no, it's just got more momentum. Oh, that's okay. We got it right there. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to try and do it all in, in one shot here. So I can show you guys, obviously that this puzzle can be done. It just, you got to think about it. You got to think about it logically. And not allow yourself to get overwhelmed. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, well, I might need to give you an extra bump, though. Hold on. Let's bring you back to the wall. Okay. There we go. Too far. So I need to be able to bring you out. There we go. Perfect. Oh, straightened it out and wonderful. Here we go. There we go. See, not too bad. Not too bad once you get the hang of it. But believe you me, that one took me about a half an hour the first time to solve that. Maybe a little under, but yeah, it was not it was not something that I completed very quickly. Oh wow, this one still gets me. Now granted, I've reduced the heck out of my graphics, in the hopes of dealing, or at least the game's graphics, in the hopes of dealing with this. And I mean, even still, holy cow, look at that. Wow. And now our gloves are back to being white. I don't even know why they went to blue to begin with.
You heard it in her voice, didn't you? Her lies catching in her throat. Did you really believe that the fate of the planet depends on you solving puzzles in a box?
Yeah, I was convinced.
They lied to give you just enough hope to keep you where they want you, alone in the dark. Just you and the voices in your head.
Voices in my head can be pretty funny
Who
sometimes.
is this? Who are you and how are you on this frequency? Sir, this is a private government channel. I don't know how you're broadcasting out here, but what you're doing
I have
is
been through
illegal.
6 sectors, and you're
What
just
is
now
your name?
figuring out that he's been
You
messing with me?
scrubbed my name out of my head. All I am is a number you gave me. 919. You can pretend all you want, but now he knows the truth. No faith, just facts.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Listen to me. I have no idea who that person is.
Okay.
Whatever he's been saying to you, you need to ignore it.
Hmm.
If he contacts you again, just blank it out. I'll contact Mission Control and find out what's going on. I'm orbiting out of range, but remember, your mission is everything. The entire world is depending on you.
I sure hope it is, otherwise I'm gonna be really mad that you stuck me in this thing. That is not cool at all. Well, alright guys, that's the end of Sector 6. I mean, I know, it comes off a little differently when someone's just running through the puzzles and it's obvious that, you know, they've been there before. But I hope you guys could, you know, at least see. I mean, they did a phenomenal job on that sector. That sector was super tough. And, I mean, it was just very, very well designed. So, in the next one, we'll get into Sector 7. I think, just from the sector selection list, that'll be the last one. But I'm not entirely sure on that one either. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, go on ahead and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you can keep seeing more from me. And I'll see you guys in the next one.